Okay, Lunker Seekers. So I'm actually doing the intro after the trip. So the start of this trip really did not do well. New landing on Mountain Island Lake, meeting a friend of mine out there, Blake Johnson, and he's coming back through and he reaches out to me and says, Joey, let's do it again. Let's do someplace new. So I said, well, let's go to Mountain Island. I said, he's got an inflatable kayak. We put our kayaks in this morning, and we're going to do some fishing. But I'm backing my trailer down this gravel landing on Mountain Island up near Cowan's Dam, and dummy me, I had the ratchet strap and I went under instead of going the hooks over and then back out. And it's really bumpy, and I'm going down the hill and a little too fast, I think, hit some bumps. Next thing I know, I go to back up, I look in the rearview mirror and my kayak's gone. I said, oh crap. So thankfully it didn't fall off on the highway, but the bumps made the ratchet straps jump loose. And when they did, kayak fell over on the side. It broke my net, my very nice Ego net that I picked up through some work perks. And now I've got to get me another net. I actually have one from the old kayak I can use until I can get me another one of these Egos, but I really like the Ego. And it broke my paddle holder that I use for my catch board. Snap it, okay? And it popped the wire, the cable ties that were holding my seat riser on the left-hand side of my seat. I'm like, what in the world is going on? So I got it back onto the trailer, hauled it back down, loaded it up, got it in the water and everything. Thankfully, Blake had a couple of wire ties, cable ties, so I was able to get the seat riser back on there. And we just decided, you know what? Let's don't worry about the net, and let's just get out on the water and do some fishing. So this is what happened. Hope you enjoy it, and I will see you on the outro. We're going to catch some fish. Yeah.
If I'm on fish, I don't care. Thanks for having me out.
Oh, thanks for reaching out to me. I'm glad we could do it.
Yeah.
Can't believe it's been just 2 years. It seems like it's been longer.
Goes by quick. You're on the other side of the island?
Yeah, if we go down this path, this channel here, we can get out a little closer to the dam. Let's see if the rocks are protruding or not. Even if they are, with what we're in, it shouldn't be a problem. He was just scared out of his mind because he hadn't had that boat but like 4 months, and he, it was like a Z18 Nitro, and he was scared to death he was going to scratch it or bust it up on the rocks.
Don't blame him. Takes time.
Yeah. At that point, that's when I decided if I'm going to get something, I'm going to get an aluminum. I'm not going to get fiberglass.
Yeah, the aluminum I was looking at was a Texas.
Mm-hmm.
About the point that I want to get it, $50,000.
Yeah. They're expensive.
I get it decked out kayak that I actually want. Now that I'm looking at what you have, that's better for my situation.
Oh yeah,
But I mean, I could probably get it decked out for everything like for $5,000.
exactly. Yeah. If you pick up a used one and stuff, yeah, and like on our Facebook marketplace around here, I found 2 or 3 of the PDL 120s,
Okay.
and if I like this one, but what the 120 offers is more room in the back for storage, and that would be handy, and it tracks better. I can get
120 12 foot though, right?
Mhm.
Our fifth wheel underneath the kitchen is all storage.
Right.
It's got one of those pull-out trays that holds like 800 pounds. Weight's not an issue.
Yep.
It's just the actual length of it going in the back. I think I can only do maybe 10 or 11.
Right.
Good start, and then I'd have to figure out if I'm going to go something longer, how I recall it. I'd have to get some kind of rack on top of the load, tie it up to the back of the trailer on the ladder or something.
Right. Well, you got a fifth wheel, so you have a mount in the bed, right? For your
Yeah.
for your trailer.
Yep.
So you're not pulling it from the tongue,
Correct.
so you can't really put it in the bed.
Nope. I don't know if it'd work on top of the cab.
Nah.
You got a sunroof, but if it's 12 feet long, it might be coming back to his head.
You would have to try to find a way to strap it down on top of the RV, but
And that puts me over height.
yeah, and that's heavy to lift up. This thing is not light.
No, they're not.
No, not at
The
all.
ones I was looking at, like empty, are almost 100 pounds.
Oh yeah. I think this one's like 80 or 85 without the drive in it.
Okay.
If you put the drive in it, it's a little heavier. Nice thing about this drive though, and this is what sold me on these, is if I were to capsize, which is almost impossible to do,
Yeah.
and the drive came loose, it would float.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. It would not sink.
Heaven forbid you lose that.
Yeah.
You carry a paddle with you?
Always. Oh yeah. Picked up a carbon fiber on Amazon for like 60 bucks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's about 20 millimeters or 20 centimeters shorter than I wanted, but they didn't have another one within my price range that would be that length, and I'm not spending $300 and $400 on a paddle
Right?
just because it's got a brand name on it. So
Spend that much on it?
no,
You can though?
you can easily. Bending Branches is one of the more expensive ones, and there's another one that starts with a W that's really expensive too. But I'm like, nah, I'm gonna pass on that, bro.
I would pay that much for a paddle.
There are guys that do it.
Oh, I bet.
These guys that spend
The rocks from here up or just those?
like from the end of the island. I mean, you may be able to see some now going up this way in the deeper stuff. Kind of look off to the left, you know, and they'll get kind of closer to the shoreline. But
You talking about spots?
no, rocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What'd you
So
say? Was there spotted
these
bass in here?
laydowns and along this shoreline, what I'm thinking is see if we can get up there toward the short. See if we just have one top off right there.
Yep. Might throw a chopper.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and throw.
Chopper's my gig, man.
You know what?
Love it.
I'll be back in a minute. You see what I don't have?
Oh, no.
So worried about getting the lures in here, forgot the rods.
I'll send you pictures.
Do what?
I'll send you pictures.
I hear you. I'll be back in about 20.
Yeah, this is out of my realm of business. Do a lot of bigger stuff.
Yeah. about maybe 2 feet. Yeah. Maybe 3 feet at the most, but that's not bad for winter time. Got me one. Yeah.
Looks good.
Oh yeah, that is a nice spot. Oh yeah, that is a nice spot.
Of course, you didn't bring net.
Of course not. Well, it's a swim bait, so he is working it. Good night, man. He is a good one. I hooked him on the top of the head. And I would just swiped at it. That's a big spot. He's a chump. Let me get my scales out, see what we got. It feels like 3 pounds. That's the biggest spot I've ever caught out here. $3.10. Trolling down by the tail race. They're not flowing, but I'm dragging along the bottom and caught this 3 pound, just over 3 pounds, 3.10. Kayak fishing with my buddy Blake Johnson. One of many. Stay tuned. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a chunk. Thought I hit a rock at first. Yeah. It's about a 1/8 ounce swim head with a Kayak slim swim. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I was on the bottom. It's not too deep back out through here. Yeah, what? I hadn't caught one that big in a while. No. Yeah. I'm glad I had the drag a little loose.
Is that not the spinning rod? Okay. It was bending it pretty good.
Got 15-pound vicious braid and 10-pound leader. You get one? Let's make a run down to this oxbow. Got it. I just saw it jump. Yeah, I just saw it jump and I cast out to it. Whew. I'm not weighing that one, it's not that big.
Good, what, pound, a quarter?
Yeah, probably.
Posing for you.
That'll work. He jumped, man. I was like, that's never happened to me before. First time that's ever happened to where I looked up on that.
Fun when it does. I look for that all the time. If I see him jumping, or
Oh yeah.
I look for it all the time.
Manny.
Pressure just sticking in the deep water.
Yeah. Have you got any brothers or sisters, Blake?
I do. I've got a brother and 2 sisters.
You come from a big family too then.
Well, my mom remarried. Me, my brother, my sister. My older sister passed of cancer when she was 40.
Oh wow.
My mom had 4 girls.
How old's the youngest one? Dude, I got me one. I can't believe it. Another decent one too. Holy cow! This one's a largemouth. Chunk. Yeah, there's no patch on the tongue. That's definitely a largemouth. .16. £2.16. This one is a largemouth. Caught it off of a deep side of a cove, like a creek outlet that's running really shallow down the left, and I doubled back down the right and cast up underneath a tree, and boom, smacked it. Let her go. So I'm running this little Kayak swing slim swim bait. It's what they call this thing. Swing Impact 4-inch, and it's a Pro Blue Red Pearl, and it's a really slim swim bait. I love the color on it. That's why I bought it. Figured it would go with just about everything. And believe it or not, it's got squid scent in it, which I don't know if and how that affects the bite for a bass, but seems to be working. Third one I've caught on it. And jig head is one that my buddy Kevin Hartley made for me, made a handful, and it's definitely doing the trick. So see if we can catch some more. Right off of that tree over there.
back in my first spot.
You keep one? What size? Here we go. Up here. We usually catch one or two up here. So you use a swim bait? Nice. Spiders. Oh yeah. Oh, they fight really well. Very aggressive. Yep. Go. I went to the end of this point. There's a little cut in there, and that's usually where I catch a perch. But the water's like about 3.5, 4 feet low. It's a lot lower than what I thought it was. I found me a shallow place to beach and went and relieved myself. Nature call. Oh no. Well, when I turned that corner, I looked back, saw how far back you were. That's why I went in there and just decided to. Because if we go any further beyond that point, we won't get back before the sun gets down. I don't like being in a new landing when the sun's down. That's about gone. That's about gone. Ow. You ready to roll? You want to come over on this side, and I'll pull you along for a while. All right, I'm gonna let you untether. I'm free. I needed the workout though, man. It's been so long.
You need both. We had a bench set up in Florida when I was doing a workout from the 20s to the left.
Yeah.
I took the board with me. Thinking, all right, I'll just set the same thing up in South Dakota, so I did. I used it one time the whole entire time. I only work out for this other stuff.
Nah, I'm just gonna get it hooked up to here, so.
I only work out for work. But on days I did doubles, I had like 20,000 steps.
Oh yeah. So you still work in steakhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Whew. What a day. So Blake Johnson and I went out on Mountain Island. You saw the results. I ended up catching caught 2 spots and a largemouth. He ended up catching a spot around 2:45. One finally hit a lipless crankbait for him. And so we ended up with 4 bass today. Spent probably 5 hours fishing, 4.5, maybe 5 hours fishing. Rest of the time was paddling and pedaling. We probably traveled, I'm going to say 3.5, 4 miles on that, on the little stretch of river there below Cowan's Ford Dam on Mountain Island. So had a great day fishing. Got to catch up with a buddy of mine who I met online through Facebook. He's fishing some of my tournaments. They transitioned down from South Dakota to Florida, living the RV life. I love it. I just love hearing about their adventures, where they go, their travels. They have an Instagram page, Adventures in RV Living. If you want to check that out. I mean, they literally go all over the world, but mostly around the U.S. in their RV. They've stepped that up. I just got to catch up with him. Love going out and fishing with Blake. Have a good time with him, and maybe he might be able to hook up with us and fish. At least one day when we head down to Florida. So he doesn't live too far away. He won't be staying too far away from where we're going to put in. Maybe an hour and a half, and maybe we can work something out for that. That would be great. But thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your support. If you haven't already, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so you'll get notified next time one of these pops up. In the meantime, as always, tight lines. Thank you.